Fire Emblem's got me fucked up. Why's Fire Emblem got you fucked up?
Fire Emblem's got me fucked up because this is probably my second Fire Emblem game, honestly. And it is, to me, I mean, it's not as good as Awakening, which most people say, like, is not even that good of a Fire Emblem game, but I don't know, because I've never played many Fire Emblem games. I don't know, the supports feel kind of weak to me.
Now, Fire Emblem got me fucked up because the localization is, like, really offensive. Like, they have homosexual relationships in Japan, but in America, when you get to A+, your friendship goes to A+, with that person of the same sex, and you don't get any story as to how the relationship gets any better. And you can have an A+ and an S.
Which is ridiculous.
True.
I don't know if you can do that in Japan. If you can have an A and an S an A+ and an S at the same time, wouldn't make sense though. Also, they took out the petting mini game.
Oh, I was so sad.
Oh, man.
Oh my god. It's like, oh, you can pet cute anime girls?
Boys.
This seems like something the internet would want. No, not for us Americans.
Well, Nintendo's localization has always been, like American sensibilities and stuff,
But this one was fucked up. Like
if you can have homosexual relationships, like, commit to it.
Yeah. I mean, in general, so far, I wonder. I kind of wish I understood Japanese and could play the original game. And
yeah, me too. That's why we're actually planning on going back in and doing that, and just having a DS be a Japanese DS, like that extra one we got.
I mean, I do know the fan translation, which is still being worked on. I don't know how soon it'll be done. I do know you do need an original Japanese 3DS and, of course, a 3DS game to be hacked.
Wow. That's a lot of trouble to play the original version of a game. Also, I feel like in development this was cut up. Because when you choose which path you take, no matter which version you have, it has the two default choices. But if you choose the one for the game you didn't buy, obviously it says, hey, just buy the DLC. But it's like, wait, this was here. This was an option. This wasn't... They don't try to cover it up and make it seem like that was the only option you had. I really thought they were going to be more graceful about it, but it seemed just so...
It looks like it's very much could have all been on the same cartridge.
It's probably very on the same cartridge.
In Japan, from what I remember when the game first came out, they said that the games, like regardless of getting Conquest or Birthright, that I don't even know if they split it up. I just know that you did get both games, but once you make a decision, you're locked in.
Which makes sense.
So,
locked into that save, right?
Like, no, if you do a new game, you're locked into that still.
Oh, wow.
That decision.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
So,
okay, well, wow.
I mean, but it still shows that both games could be on the cartridge, the data for both of them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Man. That's the main reason Fire Emblem got me fucked up. I mean, honestly...
The main reason it got me fucked up is because you fan. It's like, oh, you're not playing on Classic. You're not really playing the game to its fullest. Oh,
sorry,
you're not playing on hard mode. Oh, you're not playing this game to its fullest.
I'm pretty sure we're all in the same boat in that these are the only two Fire Emblem games we played, Awakening and Fates. Yeah. So yeah, I've been that snob. Yeah, I've grown up as that gaming snob. I had to get over my difficulty bitching.
I shall have you know that game is much funner. And funner is the word I use there. On casual. Now, not normal, not Phoenix, just casual. Normal casual is great. Normal classic is okay. Hard classic, it seems like a masochistic move because it's like, oh, I could beat this level really easy, but 4 of my characters are gonna die.
Also,
but
if you don't know, Conquest is the harder game. She's playing Conquest.
So it's like, fuck!
Oh yeah, and Birthright you get to do all the grinding. You get to play with your, self. You can play with all your characters a lot more in terms of building relationships and stuff, and you just have time to grind until you're godlike. And it's not even that fun anymore because you're over leveled.
Yeah.
But the paralogs are still hard as shit compared to your actual level, unless, you just use all your gold to buy fights, which you couldn't do in Awakening. You couldn't just I'm just gonna spend the rest of my gold on finding fights.
Yeah, you can.
Are the paralogs in this one?
If you played it on normal. Or
Awakening.
Played it on what?
If you played it on normal.
I played it on normal, but I didn't notice that.
Well, either normal or easy. I don't know. I forgot how many modes Awakening had.
It had
You
at
can
least easy and
literally
normal hard.
buy the shit out of fights.
The
Yeah,
line's about to change.
because you could buy Reeking boxes in Awakening in order to overlevel, or you could pay $2 for the Exponential Growth DLC and just replay that.
Exponential
over.
Growth DLC.
Yeah, there's a DLC for getting a bunch of experience, a bunch of gold, or a bunch of weapons.
That's pretty.
So
Oh my God.
I am very. Oh yeah.
it's kind of like
I feel really bad. Sorry, homemade lion guys. I feel really betrayed when games give experience for money.
yeah.
And so, I guess in certain games it makes sense. If it was like an online experience, this is World of Warcraft or something, or Destiny, I wouldn't feel bad. But like, for a single player experience, especially when the multiplayer is just kind of like the weird kind of ghostish multiplayer.
Honestly, the Fire Emblem releases, both Awakening and Conquest and Birthright IF, I'll just say, but mostly IF, has just felt like Nintendo kind of like just
Fucking us.
raping money out of us or something. It's
Yeah,
I
it was
feel
like Nintendo finally found out that AAA games need to butt rape you.
I will never own Revelations because
I might.
fuck DLC.
I don't know about all that. I think DLC has its place for sure. But same day DLC, heinous same day DLC definitely
I
hurts
pre-ordered
me.
it. I don't want to be told I could buy DLC the day I pick up my pre-order. I pre-ordered it. Give it to me. Or wait a week. Give me a week to make me think that you actually did some shit after the game's already out. Don't be like, oh yeah, while we were making it, we also decided to do this. But fuck you guys. Buy it.
And it's also kind of heinous because as opposed to something like Mass Effect, which had like more of a wide release across, different countries. Obviously, Japan had this a year before we did, so they had time.
and then poor Europe.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's still.
Sorry, EU. No one really loves you. And don't forget, Oceania, we didn't forget about you either. No one loves Australia.
Man,
I love Australia.
Yeah.
I just want to say for certain, my number one gripe with the game is the fact that this could have easily been like one game, and maybe at most it could have been like one $40 game and then one $20 game. Sure, I'm okay with that. But it's just while you're playing through both paralogs or campaigns, I mean, both Conquest and Birthright, they just keep dropping hints at like there's an ending you could have, but this isn't
The
right
revelation
way.
is like, it's like alternate. Oh, so it's a alternate fates.
It's like pushing
I'm
you to
pretty
like hey,
Oh
you have
yeah,
to-
it's like super consumerist.
It's like you have to pay another $20 to actually get the correct ending we intend for you guys to have. I mean, even though Conquest, I don't know what kind of ending I'm going to get with Birthright and Conquest, but
I also feel bad because it's kind of like I don't know if anyone watching has seen any episodes of Did You Know Gaming, but they had one about Fire Emblem, and they mentioned that Fire Emblem Awakening was thought to be the last Fire Emblem game. They thought it was going to die because of interest in like fandoms and stuff, people not buying enough. So they crammed as much as they could into it as humanly possible. It was their Final Fantasy, if you will, and the game
Like Final
surprisingly.
Fantasy, they decided, hey, let's make a second one and a third one, but let's get as much money from them as possible.
oh guys, this horse is not dead. We can keep beating it.
We will beat it. We will call it Final Fantasy 13. Fire Emblem Fates.
Booyah.
Well, Awakening was supposed to be the coffin.
Yeah.
It's not exactly like Final Fantasy's gotten, but I do admit that it is kind of exponential how it took one game to go from kind of like this kind of artistic success story. I mean, at least how I was thinking about it, to like, what we have now. And I know it sounds like a lot of bitching, but when you know what you could have, as opposed to what's available, then you get kind of disappointed, I was gonna make a joke about it. It's like, if you were used to lighting in this video and then it disappeared, maybe you'd be a little miffed because you know that the lighting could be a certain way, but my arm hurts. And,
And I got sick of being like, kind of in the shadows.
But that's just it. Nintendo, our arm hurts.
yeah, we're holding up the gaming industry. The
Oh,
fans,
man.
the consumers. And we just want to have more say in what happens and want things to be fair because we're willing to pay for shit.
Anyone who grew up with Nintendo is basically a Nintendo fanboy. We're all gonna buy Pokemon. We're gonna buy the latest games that come out. We're gonna have hope for you. Don't
betray our
this.
trust.
Yeah.
Don't do this. You haven't earned the right to do this. You keep fucking up. We stay with you. Don't fuck up more.
So, we bid you adieu. I definitely still recommend Fire Emblem Fates, but if you're someone with a tight gaming budget, I say wait till you can borrow that shit.
Word up.
No, I mean, sorry. I totally vote you buy it used. You know.
Oh yeah. If you can buy a used or buy it maybe off of Craigslist, you can buy the DLC online for $20 to get the other half of the game.
And then another 20 to get Revelations.
If you want to go that route. So if you go that route, it makes total sense. Because then you buy the game, maybe $15, $20, maybe $25 at most. Right?
So you're dropping $40 for the DLCs as if you were paying the actual store price for just one game, as opposed to, you know.
Matter of fact, go chat with your friends, get 3 friends, be like, hey, let's just get all the DLC on one DS, and then everyone just get a used game and share
Don't
the
do
DS.
that.
You don't want to do that?
This isn't really healthy for friends.
No.
Because we got, you know, a hard copy each, and we felt kind of gypped because, you know, we had to pay the extra $20 just to have 2 physical copies, and then if we want Revelations, we both had to get it.
And let's not forget, we have weird gaming diets.
Oh.
So we have this guy who will beat it to death and never take it out of the system, and me, I bounce around games, which means he would never get a chance to. Sorry, I would never get a chance to play it because he'd be eating this game consistently. But if I got it, no one would be playing it because it probably would have got cycled out. No one would have said anything.
But if you were lucky enough, like me, to get the special edition with all 3...
Bastard!
Was sold out really quickly.
Extremely quick. In fact, like, before I bought it, I heard it was sold out, and then I got a notification saying, GameStop just started releasing one more time, and I got my November 13th. The very next day, they said anyone who bought it after that would
Oh,
get it.
yeah, but tell them that one thing that happened with your DS.
Oh.
The one you got in the mail, the Fire Emblem Fates DS.
So
you guys saw the unboxing.
So I got the
From
special
mine.
edition Fire Emblem Fates, and I also traded in my 3DS that I had just gotten. And I was like stoked. I'm going to join everyone and play Fire Emblem Fates. I'm going to be with my family of Nintendo geeks everywhere all around the world. And my 3DS was malfunctioned. So
Out the box.
Out the box.
And then I took it to GameStop thinking they can repair it, right? And they're like, no, we can
No.
replace it, but there are no other ones in the world. Or at least...
What's in the
so-
world?
in my mind. In my mind, it felt like the world.
You were like, just fuck you.
So luckily I sent it to Nintendo, they sent it back, but there was a chance that they wouldn't have been able to repair it and would have just been like, so do you want a Yoshi DS? Like, that's happened apparently. So thankfully
yeah.
I played it 2 weeks later.
Also, do your research. Me and Cynthia, we wanted to do the, you know, like the blind faith thing, you know, like not really know much about it and just jump in. But don't do that. Don't do that. You can't have faith anymore. You gotta do research. I'm sorry.
You gotta do the research. So if you're a casual gamer, and I don't mean like you only play casual games. I mean you're not. I gotta play on the hardest level, in the hardest mode, in the hardest way.
If you don't have the some type of I need to prove myself because
Boner going on.
Yeah.
Totally go Birthright. If you don't have a hard on for getting shot in the dick.
No.
Totally go
Conquest.
Conquest. If you have a hard on for getting shot in the dick, do Conquest.
Oh, if you like Dark Souls. Okay.
Yeah. Or if you're anyone else that just wants to complete the game, have fun with the game, play the game however the fuck you want, go Birthright.
Also, if you're not really enthused by the strategy RPG aspect, remember, it's also a visual novel. You can ship, which is why we're pissed because we can't ship all our ships.
I was so sad because I was already shipping certain females, and then after I saw him get the A+, it was like, nothing.
Yeah, it was literally like we were waiting. It was like, wait, I'm gonna get my 2 girls married. I'll wait so she can see it. Pull it up. It was like, okay, let's see the cinematic. See how they get a relationship. ... A+.
Yeah,
What?
That's
Excuse me?
They're considered.
Did
now
they write an essay?
best friends or something like that?
Yeah. You have like a friendship seal and
Wait a
You
stuff.
can only have one best friend apparently.
Okay, I do have to mention this before we finish up the video because in my research I did find out that they officially did announce, and I'm pretty sure it is still in the U.S. version, you can have a homosexual relationship, like that's scripted, but it has to be with your main character and whichever bots you have. If you have Birthright or you have Conquest, look at which gender your main character is on the bots. That's the gender you have to be in that game to get the same-sex relationship. So you have to buy both if you want to try both lesbian and gay relationships. And I think there was a third one confirmed for the Revelations DLC only. I don't know which gender that is. I believe it's male.
I believe for Birthright is male and then Conquest is female.
Yes.
Because we were pissed because I play as a guy, he plays as a girl.
And I have Birthright and she has Conquest.
So
we can't even do it to our second time around. Or third, depending on if we really want to have our hand forced by the game to play a gender just to have a homosexual relationship just because every option. Please. Respect my ships.
My ships.
Alright, let's wrap up. This is this is going to be one of our longest videos in a while. So, sorry about technical difficulties. We just wanted to get this out. It's been plaguing us for a while. And we haven't had Marcos in the video for a while.
Hey guys.
And he had a lot of trouble with Fire Emblem Fates 2. We felt very kindred spirit in our frustration.
Woo!
Yes. And,
so
I guess
stop fucking up Fire Emblem.
If you agree or have any gripes, you should respond in the comments below.
And like and subscribe. Let us know.
Whores.
And if you're nerdy and want to share your opinion in the video and you live in LA, maybe we'll meet up and do something together.
Also, these two are giving away a free T-shirt. Okay, no, I'm just trying to do everything that every YouTuber does.
Yeah, but see, the problem is even if you say the free T-shirt,
every
then
YouTube trope.
It's like we don't have it on us. We can't even display it. We're not telling you shit else about it. Keep
watching. Like 100 subscriber or something.
I mean, stop giving away information. it kind of defeats the point of me saying, hey, you hit nothing. It's like, dude.
All right, peace, nerds.
Later, nerds.
Peace. I'm doing the same thing, but I'm holding the camera.
Just move the arm.
That was my arm.
Yay!